everybody. This is my short guide on every entity in Roblox's doors and how to survive them. So first off, we have Rush. Rush will likely be the first entity you encounter. He will run down several rooms from your current one, and if you're not hiding in a closet or out of its hitbox, it will kill you. Signs of a Rush appearance are pretty easy to notice. The lights will flicker, and after a second you can hear his screaming behind you. And a slightly more risky approach, but still it confirms him. If you look in the doors behind you, the lights are breaking. Ambush. Ambush functions pretty much the same as Rush, except for one key difference. After Ambush passes you, it is not safe to leave your hiding spot. Ambush will circle back around, and after you see it pass you moving the other direction, get out of your hiding spot and immediately re-enter it. Ambush can circle back anywhere from 2 to 6 times, so you really want to make sure that you're hidden. Signs of Ambush are the same as Rush, except for different screaming. Ambush commonly appears in later doors, 70 through 98, but can spawn as early as door 3 if you are unfortunate enough. Eyes. Eyes is an entity that, while not guaranteed to spawn in every run, likely will at least once. Looking directly at the eyes will deal a big chunk of your health, and eventually kill you. The signs of an eye's appearance is very distinct audio cue, and purple glowing light. If you see either of these things, immediately flick your cursor to the ground, or just away from where you see it in general. Screech. Screech is arguably the most audio-reliant entity in the game. He will only spawn in dark rooms, and the chances of him targeting you if you are holding a light source are lowered significantly. However, if you hear a whisper sound, this means Screech is primed to attack. Look all around you, up, down, all around, until you find him. Once you find Screech, stare him dead in the eyes until he runs away. Screech can appear multiple times in the same room. Screech only deals about 1/3 of your health, so you are fine to take a couple hits from him. Hide. Hide is an entity which has a 100% chance to spawn if you've been hiding in a place for too long. The time which you can spend in a closet before Hide kicks you out is dependent on what door you are on. Hide is usually why Ambush is so deadly, since you have to keep resetting the hide timer while also avoiding ambush. So I don't know the exact times, but say I were to hide in a closet on door 1, I could probably sit in there for like 20 seconds before Hide kicks me out. But if I were to hide in a closet on door 100, I'd probably only be able to sit in there for like 2 seconds. Anyways, Hide will deal a big portion of your health and stop you from hiding anywhere for the next few seconds. Halt. Halt will teleport you into a long hallway and chase you down. Once you see the message "turn around" flash up on your screen, you must start running backwards. Repeat this until you reach the end of the hallway. Signs of Halt's appearance are pretty minimal but very obvious. The lights will flicker, but much more than with Rush/Ambush. So yeah, the lights will flicker for like an entire 5 seconds, and you won't hear like Rush or Ambush behind you, so it's pretty clear to tell. Timothy. Timothy will pop up randomly while searching through drawers. He will jump scare the player and deal minimal damage, but nothing else. You cannot avoid Timothy, but on the bright side, it is impossible for him to kill you. So yeah, if you're under 5 HP, which is the amount of damage Timmy does, then he cannot kill you. He'll just reduce you down to 1 HP. Jack. Jack is an entity which, much like Timothy, cannot be avoided and only serves to hinder the player. There is a 1 in 20 chance that Jack will be inside of a closet whenever you try and open it, which he will promptly kick you out of, and a 1 in 2,000 chance that he will spawn behind a door leading to an Easter egg room with no real threat. Jack deals no damage, but does jump scare you. Glitch number 1. This is the only form of glitch in single player. He has a very slim chance to appear, and once he does, he will simply jump scare you and throw you into a different room ahead. So, to my knowledge, there's no real threat with this glitch. He just, again, like throws you into a different room. Glitch number 2. This form of glitch only appears in multiplayer. If you are too far behind your teammates, glitch will jump scare you, dealing a significant portion of your health and teleport you back to your teammates. Seek. Seek is somewhat of a mini-boss. He has no predetermined level, but he will come before door 50. You will start to see eyes spawn on the wall. So just to clarify here, not eyes as in, let's see, this guy, but a different eye. They're pretty easy to tell. They look kind of like this guy's head here. And the lights start to flicker. After a few rooms of this, you will find a super long hallway. After walking to the end of it, Seek will spawn. Once he spawns, he will chase you through the next rooms, in which you will need to navigate through messy terrain. You need to crouch under most obstacles, but most importantly, remember to follow the blue light. After a couple of rooms of that, you'll find a crossroads type room. Here you need to quickly look left and right, and then run to whichever door has the blue light on it. If neither doors have it, then run around the centerpiece to find the door that does have the blue light. After a couple of these rooms, you'll find another long hallway in which Seek's arms will be reaching over the windows. In this room, make sure to steer clear of the fire and avoid the arms. After this room, you will have defeated Seek, and it is safe to sit in the next room. Figure 1. Figure is the main boss of this floor. He appears twice, but for now we will be looking at door 50. On this door, you will find a huge library with Figure lurking around it. He does not have eyes, but has a great sense of hearing, so make sure to always be crouched when you are walking around. You will need to go to the desk on the far left of the room and pick up the paper left there. After doing this, you must search the bookshelves for the code. I probably should have elaborated on that. So on the bookshelves there will be books that are like slightly sticking out, and they make a like small sound when you're near them. And if you pick those up, they will give you pieces for the code. I find it helpful to put the code down in Roblox's chat, so that you don't need to keep it memorized. Once you have the code, go up the staircase and find the padlock. Insert the code, and you should be free. Make sure not to hide in closets unless absolutely necessary, because it will throw you into a pretty deadly minigame that we'll get into on Figure 2 here. This is the true final boss. Once you get to door 100, you will see a big gate with a lever, and upon opening this gate, the figure will jump at you. To live, you must run back to room 99 and hide in a closet. Once the figure comes up to your closet, you'll be thrown into an intense minigame in which you need to time your heartbeats right when they align with the heart icon. This minigame allows for a couple mistakes, but not many. If you screw up too many times, the figure will grab you out of the closet and kill you. After this minigame, wait until the figure walks over the room you are in, and make sure to crouch walk over to the big gate at the top of the staircase in room 100. Upon reaching here, you want to go into the elevator to the right of the gate and collect the key. This key will open up another door in room 100. After unlocking this door, move to the electrical box on the wall. This minigame is pretty simple. Just turn on whatever switches it tells you to. An empty square means turn off, and full square means turn on. This minigame will not kill you, and you can fail as many times as you want. After beating the minigame, run back outside and up the staircase as fast as you can, because Figure will be on your tail. Once you are in the room with the elevator again, hop in it and start your descent. Good job. And that is about the end. That's the last entity currently indoors. Of course, there are updates coming pretty soon, so this guide will probably be outdated, and I will update it once that happens. But for now, good luck and goodbye.